everybody. All right, I'm gonna underline one of these words and everybody follow me with pronunciation. Okay, here we go. You can turn your microphones on. We'll do this together. Grill.
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 Boil.
Oil. Oil.
Boil.
Boil.
Simmer.
Simmer.
Roast.
Roast.
Bake.
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 Fry.
Fry.
Steam.
Steam.
Poach.
Poach. Poach.
Broil.
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 I'm stressing the R there. Broil. You see how the fish is really close to the fire there? Broil.
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 And it's different than this word, boil.
Boil.
Boil is boiling, bubbling water. Broiling is something cooking quickly, very, very close to the heat. So if you have an oven where you live, look at the oven, the words on there, you might see this word. It means really hot, really fast. So if you put something in the oven at a really, really high heat, really close to the heat source, that's boiling. Okay. Stir fry.
Stir fry.
Stir fry. Blanch.
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 Great.
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 Chop.
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 Slice.
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 Dice.
Slice.
Nice.
Dice.
Dice.
Dice. Mix.
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 Whisk.
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 Blend.
Blend.
Blend. Need.
Need.
Me.
Oh, we got two grills there. Ha! They already did that. I don't know why they put grill twice on this list here. That's funny. Break.
Break.
Melt. Peel.
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 Peel. Okay.
Spread. Layer. Roll out.
Roll out. Whip.
Taste. Add. Weigh. Cut. Pinch. Pour. Barbecue. Sift.
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 Garnish.
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 Smoke.
Smoke.
No.
Baste.
Based.
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 Drizzle.
Drizzle.
Diesel.
Drizzle.
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 Drizzle. Deep.
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 Very good. Okay. All right, everybody. Let's go first with questions. Questions. I know this is a lot of new words to introduce at once. Some of them you may already know, but you can see the pictures to understand which ones they are. Right now, I like to explain the ones that might overlap. Meaning they might be interchangeable, synonymous. Sometimes there's a slight difference. Maybe I'll give you a hint. These might be confusing. Blanch, boil, simmer, and
Steam.
steam. Yeah,
We
they all look like they're exactly the same thing, but there's a slight difference.
Yes,
So-
teacher.
No.
What's the
Okay.
May I?
Sure. Yeah, Oksana, yeah, go for it.
Blanch, it's not boil, only take grocery, put in the boil water and quickly up. It's blanch.
Exactly. Very good. Very good. Perfect. I'll give it good. Oksana, can you give an example about when?
No, for example, tomatoes.
Sure. Yeah, if you have to peel them to make a sauce, you might
Peel
blanch.
tomato. How peeled tomatoes coated or what? How?
Broccoli.
Yeah, or you could do it. You could put them in ice for the skin to come off, or you might want to blanch them for the just to squeeze the skin out as well.
Mr. George, how cold tomatoes up? Cold or what? Blanch? What color?
Well, I mean, that's really your choice. Some people put a tomato in, like the small tomatoes, like the Roma tomatoes, and they put them in ice, a bucket of ice, and then it gets the skin becomes really stiff and hard, and then it peels like a banana. Some people will, if you blanch it, the inside is already cooking a little bit, and you just basically squeeze the skin right off, almost like a ripe avocado. If you're making a tomato sauce, you want to extract the skin. So you could do it either way.
Blanch.
I blanch if I am using a root vegetable like a potato, yuca, sweet potato. If it's going to be really hard, it needs to cook longer than something else. So maybe put something in some boiling water quickly for a few minutes to get it a little bit softer. For instance, if I'm making beans and potatoes, the potatoes need to cook longer than the green beans. So if you blanch the potatoes, they get a little bit soft, and then you can fry them or bake them later, and everything will be ready at the same time. It also kills any germs. Restaurants use blanching just maybe there's a little extra dirt or some bacteria. If you dip it in hot water, that would kill any germs for food safety. If anybody works in food safety, blanching is a good technique. Let's see. So what's the difference between blanching and boiling?
Blanches and boil.
Yeah, Zenaida, what's the difference between blanching and boiling?
So the bouillon is the put on the stove. The temperature is too hot.
Not exactly. Remember, Oksana said quickly. You put in the water and take it out quickly, just a few minutes, quickly. Boiling, you would boil pasta, you could boil rice, boil eggs? Would you put it in and take it out right away to boil?
No. Until the food is
The blanch.
Tell us, Lily, what's the difference between boiling and blanching?
boil is means you need cook the food until it how to say
Ready.
it's cooked.
It's
Yeah,
when
it's
the
good. It's
teacher is
completely
when
cooked.
the water is become to bubble and vapor.
Yeah. Well, that's the same thing with blanching, but the difference is blanching is just quickly putting the food in, leaving it in for a minute or so, maybe a couple minutes, and taking it out. Boiling is leaving it in there to really cook a long time.
Oh yeah.
Like
Oh.
if, like you would boil pasta for several minutes till the pasta is nice and soft. But if you're just blanching, for example, Oksana was talking about making tomatoes for a sauce. You wouldn't boil the tomatoes completely because it would fall apart in the water. So
The boil, teacher, sorry. The boil, I continue the cooking. The
yes,
boil. Yeah, I continue the
yes,
cooking.
exactly,
Stop.
exactly. So yeah, blanching is quickly, boiling is until the whatever you're boiling is completely cooked through. One is fast and one is slow. Any this is good. Let's see. Here's a few that might also be confusing. Cut, chop, slice, and dice. What's the difference? They might all sound like the same thing.
Maybe it depends on the shape.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Tell us more, Lily.
Different shape.
I'm just looking at this picture. What's the difference between chopping and dicing?
It's different shapes of products, of
Yeah.
ingredients.
Exactly. Someone says dicing. I'm showing with my fingers. They really mean a really small piece, like a diced onion means like if you say an onion, a slice, that means just almost like a slice of bread. But a diced onion is make little tiny pieces. A diced carrot, diced onion. Like if you take a whole head of broccoli, you might chop it into chunks, or if you're really going to stir the broccoli into something else, and you might dice it into little tiny pieces like this, like I'm showing you with my fingers. Diced is really small pieces, sliced is big chunks.
And square.
Sliced or chopped. Say it again, Svetlana.
And square, like dice that in games.
Yeah, square would be like that, kind of, yeah, exactly.
The
Who can, what's that?
Oh, this is the cost the onion.
Yeah, exactly. This is an onion and this is a carrot. Two things that might often be diced. Now, who can tell me the difference between these two? Grate and peel. They might look like exactly the same thing. What's the difference?
Use different cuts. So I don't know how can I say that.
Who can help Adriana out? They are different. To grate something or to peel something.
So
yeah.
It's take off the peel, take off the skin.
the cover of the fruit or the vegetable. So
Exactly. You can peel a potato, peel a banana,
potato, peel carrot,
peel an orange with your hands. Yeah.
cucumber.
Exactly. Yeah. Peel just means taking the skin off of the outside. And grating means into long, thin slices, usually with a piece of equipment like this. This is called a grater. Grater. Pronounce the T. Grater.
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 Great.
let's see. Any other words? So those are a few that might seem like they're exactly the same thing, but there are differences. Any on this chart, does anyone have a question about a word they've never seen before that might seem a bit strange?
Teacher, one question, please.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
the difference in the meats and wheats and wheat.
Ah, good. Mix and whip. That's
Mix
excellent. Oh,
and-
mix, whisk, and whip. Oh, I love it. I'm gonna actually have to do a little bit of a total physical response, and this is weird English teacher talk. Okay, does everybody see my hands? Everybody sees my hands, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if it's Sunday morning and I want to make pancakes or waffles, I'll put the mix in and add the milk or water and crack an egg, and then I'll go like this to mix. A lot of American kids mix. Like if you're going to bake cookies, bake brownies, children sometimes learn to cook by mixing in a mixing bowl. Does everybody see what I'm doing? Circle like this is mixing. Now, what if I am going to make an omelet? I take a bowl, I crack some eggs, and of course I can do it with one hand because I'm an adult and crack an egg. Every grown adult should be able to crack an egg with one hand. And I take a fork or the tool to whisk and I go like this. See what I'm doing?
Okay.
Whisk.
Teacher,
This is whisking.
Faster. It's like faster, teacher. It's faster. Whisk.
Exactly. I
Sorry.
want the egg to whisk together, the white and the yolk, the yellow and the white together, all as one. Whisking. Or if I'm
we
making
said H, when you, oh, I don't know.
yeah, keep going, Zenaida. This is whisking, like an egg. You
I
whisk.
see, sure.
Yeah.
One question. What is this difference between mix and whisk?
Okay.
Is that the same?
Nope. I'm gonna do it one more time. Watch your hands on me. This is mixing. This is
Okay.
mixing. Does everybody see my hands? You see my
Yeah.
hand on me?
Yes.
And this is whisking.
Oh, okay, yeah. Is that eggs?
Exactly. If you're
Yeah,
whisking,
yeah.
think eggs.
Eggs,
If you're
yeah.
mixing, think baking a cake or making waffles or something
Yeah,
like that.
got you. Got you.
Yeah. Now, if you're getting really fancy, you're really like a professional. You like to cook everything from scratch. You take cream, the fatty part of the milk, and you put it in a bowl. Cream. And you want to build muscles. It means you're going to go like this for a long time. It takes a long time.
Oh yeah, this is whipped
And you
cream.
do kind of a circular motion like this, cream, and then all of a sudden you go, my arm hurts, and you switch arms. Oh yeah. Then you do it again, and you do it again, and you do it again, and you do it again. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and you say, I can't do this anymore. I got to get a machine, and you put it on the machine, and the machine will do this, and all of a sudden the cream gets thicker and thicker, and it becomes whipped cream. And you can put it on a cake or put it on something else. That's whipping.
Teacher,
Or a meringue on a
teacher,
pie. Yeah.
so you know the croqueta?
Yeah.
You say, okay, the croqueta when you prepare is a hard work. It's
Yes.
the whip.
It's rough. That means you got to build big muscles. If you're gonna
Yeah.
whip, it means you gotta do your push-ups, or you buy the machine to do it, or you just get it, or to do it. If you want to save time, it's probably cheaper. You just get the can of whipped cream from the store. It already has the air. Essentially, it's that you're stirring a liquid to get air inside of it. You're getting the air. You're trapping the air inside of the liquid, and it becomes thicker. So that's, yeah, this is probably the hardest thing to explain. Mixing, whisking, and whipping. I don't do any whipping. You're never going to catch me whipping a meringue or whipping cream. I will cheat. I will get the can of whipped cream. I will buy the pie already made. You would catch me whisking or mixing. I don't mess around with this. Let's see. Oh, here's a good one. Who could tell me the difference between rolling out and kneading? What's the difference? They both involve the same thing. Roll out and knead. Knead, the K is silent. Knead. Watch my hands. This is kneading,
Kneading,
and this is rolling out.
rolling out.
Like you're making a pizza. You gotta knead the dough. You gotta massage it. You gotta massage the dough. Make the dough feel special. You're good. You're beautiful. You're gonna be delicious. And then you boom, 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 roll it out. Roll it out. Stretch it out. Thin. Think pizza, naan bread. Any other questions?
Different,
Okay.
roll that out.
Yeah.
And sneak.
Knead. Everybody say this with me. Knead.
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 Yeah.
Knead the dough. Do you remember during COVID,
said
I was at home looking for something to do and learning to
Okay.
make sourdough bread?
Using the hand, Denise, using the
Knead,
hand.
yeah,
and the hand
knead.
is the-
Knead.
in the rolling.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. And then roll it out. Roll it out.
Roll it out.
Roll it out. Okay. All right.
Teacher,
Mhm.
it cuts what when I could say cuts. It's not the chop. It's not similar like chops or
Great
slices.
question. Great question. Chopping usually means many small slices.
Yeah, very small. Dice is a small piece.
Yeah, dice is very, very small. Slice is to like chunks of something, like a pizza.
It cuts.
Chopping is
When can I use?
multiple chunks. This is cutting, and it looks like she's only cutting it in half. It looks maybe she's cutting strawberries or
Okay.
something. And if you take an apple and you just cut it directly in half, that would be cutting. You wouldn't be slicing. Slicing would imply multiple pieces. So you might slice a pizza. You might chop a potato, but a little strawberry you might just cut in half, break it apart.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Oh, here's a good one. What's the difference? Who could tell me the difference between the barbecue and smoking? To smoke something and to barbecue something.
Smoked, may I say?
Yeah, sure.
Smoke like have salmon smoke or something meat smoke. Not barbecue like fire. No, smoke it's special like blade.
Yeah, keep going. Yeah.
But using different smoke. For example, in my country, have smoke from cherry trees. Sometimes using
Oh, we
only
do that. Yeah, we use cherry wood in smokers and
cherry wood, yes, for smoke. Or
yeah.
for example, pig smoked like
Yes.
соломой, как солома. Света, как солома на английском? Like tree, grass, special grass, long grass, pig smoked. It's very good tasty, very good smell after.
Excellent. Excellent. So Oksana, what you're describing is perfect. Barbecuing is usually just, it's almost synonymous with grilling. It's cooking something over a fire that doesn't take too long. You can barbecue some chicken, barbecue some burgers, a steak, or whatever. Barbecue some nice vegetables, and it won't take a long time. Smoking takes a very long time. Smoking might take all day. And it's usually in a big metal box with holes in it. And you put a lot, and the wood becomes part of the flavor. So you chop the wood, and you light the fire, and then when the fire burns down, the smoke it's a slow heating process, and the smoke itself gets into the food, and that's part of the flavor. And you can buy smoked products at the supermarket. Has anyone ever seen smoked turkey in the deli at Stop and Shop? It'll say smoked turkey or smoked salmon. You've never had that? Smoked salmon?
Yeah, smoked salmon. In my country, we have smoked duck.
Smoked, oh yeah. Like kayak, right? So it's a longer process where the smoke gets into the food. It's this one is slow, and this one is fast. Think of it
Alia,
as like
what is tag?
blanching and boiling.
I'm sorry. What is tag? Tag, what is it?
Duck.
Duck.
Tag?
Duck. Quack, quack, the animal.
Ah, tag?
Duck.
Yes.
Fog, это tag?
No, duck. Duck. D-U-C.
Duck. Duck, not tag. Duck, sorry.
No, one of these quack, quack swims. Delicious.
Duck. Yeah, duck is, yes.
Quack,
Duck.
quack, quack. Duck.
Yeah, duck. Yeah. Thank you.
Smoking the duck. Quack, 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 quack. Yep. Okay. Yeah, smoked duck is very good.
Teacher,
Yes, Zeneta.
one question.
Yep.
The smoke, the animal cooking complete. For example, the turkey.
The turkey, yes. You want to definitely cook it a long and slow with low heat. Americans smoke ribs, very, very good ribs. Cubans have a particular way of smoking things. It's like a square box. If you go to Florida, they have a particular type of smoker they like to use. American smokers are oftentimes round, like big logs. You can see them on these cooking shows, but it takes a very long time. And the wood itself is part of the flavor. It's very much a part of the culture in Texas and Oklahoma. North Carolina, they have a tradition called pig picking. It means to take an entire pig and people put them in smokers. The whole animal cooks a long time, overnight. And then the skin is very crispy. And you take apart the entire animal, and it's really delicious. So smoking is very, very slow. You're not going anywhere. A barbecue, you can do it in the afternoon. No big deal. Smoking, that's an all-day thing.
The barbecue is fats.
Yeah, exactly.
The light, the different.
Yeah, your friends are coming over, you light the coals, and then it's ready to go, and you enjoy the afternoon. Barbecue's fast, smoking is very slow.
Ukrainians like smoked lard.
Smoked what?
Yes, lard.
Lard. Ooh, delicious. Lard, L-A-R-D, that's pig fat. So chicharron. Pretty close.
Николай, что такое lard?
Well, not exactly.
Salo.
Almost, but the same flavor. That's like the fatty.
Lard is salo.
Lard, сало.
Interesting.
How? Lard? How? Николай Николаевич, как он английский?
Maybe I'm thinking
Lard.
L-A-R-D?
Not
Are you
fair.
talking about the English word, L-A-R-D?
A road, Mr. George, road how? Because I don't know. I
I
think
don't know.
fat.
Nicola, put it in, maybe I'm misunderstanding. Put it in the chat, Nicola.
Okay.
All right, put the word in the chat. It might be something different than what I'm thinking.
Because I think it's like beacon.
I don't know.
No,
Like
no.
no. Okay.
Definitely write it in the chat. But this is a great time to transition to the assignment. Okay, everybody. So now we've learned these cooking verbs. I'll share this on the Google Classroom stream as well. So what we want to do is this. Olive, I'm not sure if Olive is here in class right now. Olive, you already did Thursday's assignment. Is Olive here today? Olive. Oh, yes, Olive, good job.
Thank you.
So Olive went online. He found a picture of pastelón. It's like a lasagna made from plantains. Really good, or like more like a frittata. It's more like a frittata with. That's more accurate. It's really delicious. I had a student who made amazing pastelón a couple years ago, graduate, and I'm happy to if he wants to come back to El Centro for another semester just to make his pastelón. I'd be very okay with it. But you see how Olive got a picture. He just found a picture of pastelón, and he wrote down the ingredients and the instructions right here. So in class on Thursday, Olive, this is what you want to do.
No.
You will, oh yeah, you're not going to cook it. You're going to talk. You're going to move your mouth and make English come out in complete sentences. Between now and Thursday, you will practice. So look how Olive, I think you just cut and paste off the internet, but that's fine for this purpose because you want to come to class ready to speak. Look at this. Olive, read the words that you found on the internet.
Pure and sliced plantains.
There you go. So that's what you want to practice. Peel and slice plantains. Peel
Pure
and
and sliced
plantains.
plantains.
There you go. Add ground meat.
Meat and cook
There you go.
to
So there we go. He's using the cooking verbs. Add, peel, add. So these are the cooking verbs. So you want to add a picture to the Google. So I gave you a blank. This is what the item looks like. You go. So here's Odney's. So sorry. So you want to we'll go to instructions. Did I not attach it? I didn't attach it. Hold on a second. Olive, you did it perfectly anyway. I didn't attach it. It's a very simple document. Recipe sharing, recipe. Hold on a second. Recipe sharing. Huh. Okay, if not, I'll add a blank template. If I did, yeah, it looks like I need to add a template, but you get the idea. So you add a picture, put a title of the dish, and then you write the instructions for how to cook. And when you present it, use some of these verbs that we've practiced today for cooking. And what's really exciting is when we get everybody hungry, everybody starts to get hungry, we can start thinking about June 18th. What's going to happen on June 18th?
Graduation.
Graduation.
Yeah,
Graduation.
day.
Yeah. Graduation. So I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Most people think a graduation is to celebrate the students who are finished the program. Kind of. It's more about cooking and bringing some good food. That's what we get really excited about. It's more like cooking and sharing and all that good stuff. So yes, of course, we're happy to see our students finish the program and we celebrate them and they get the diploma and the flower and we say, yay, but then we move into the next room and eat some good food. Oh yeah, that's what we get excited about. And then we dance and we eat and we have a good time. So start thinking about a dish you want to share. I encourage you to work together on this. Maybe if, let's say, Olive, he has a great recipe for pastelón, but maybe, oh, I don't know. Lily, you say, hey, I want to cook that too. Can I try? And Lily said, and Olive says, sure. And Olive and Lily get together one afternoon and they split the ingredients. Olive brings the plantains and Lily brings the ground turkey and the spices. And they say, can I use my kitchen or your kitchen? And then Oksana says, come over to my place and use my kitchen. Sure. And then three of you cook it together. And then you bring it the next day to the graduation ceremony and everyone enjoys and it's so delicious. And then you have a Chinese, Dominican, Ukrainian pastelón. Doesn't that sound like a beautiful thing? Yes, I just answered myself. That's what you do when you have total silence. If you ever want to become a teacher, always answer yourself if the students give you silence. So this is what we're going to do. So you want to think of a dish you want to share. Come Thursday to explain, practice speaking, put a picture on there, give us the recipe, and then wait until June 18th, and then come and bring an actual dish that we can taste and enjoy. Does that sound like fun, everybody? Don't make me answer myself again. Thank you, Svetlana. She gave me a thumbs up. All right. So what we want to do now is go to breakout rooms. Breakout rooms. Here we go. I'm going to give everyone a chance to go into breakout rooms. I'm going to post those cooking verbs on the Google Classroom string so everyone can practice. I'm going to make 3 breakout rooms. Just start talking about cooking, dishes that you like to share. Describe them using those cooking verbs. How do you cook? Like Mikola was saying, we smoke lard. And then Oksana said, what? What is that? So that's what you want to do. Start sharing things. Here we go. Okay, perfect. Go into your breakout rooms now.